Hi, my name is Dexter Brahona, and today I'm going to be discussing the inner workings of malaria detection using machine learning. Millions of cases of malaria are reported every year in India as well as other major developing countries. We are going to go over the 4 steps in creating this program. Step 1 is to load the datasets. We do this by using the library pandas to read the comma separated values file. So an example of this file would be a Microsoft Excel file. We import this file into the program and we are now set with our parameters. In step 2, you split all the data into training and testing data. X is my variable and Y is my label. We separate the X into X train and X test and Y into Y train and Y test. The training will be used to train our model and the testing data will be used to test the accuracy. In this case, our data is split into 80% training data and 20% testing data. The amount of testing and training data can be adjusted within the program. And now we can move on to the next step. In step 3, because our data is fairly large, we are going to use the random forest algorithm to classify the images. I will explain this further in a bit. And the last step 4, we must call the predict command into the code and see how close and accurate we get. Afterward, we call the print command and we should get an average precision about 0.9, and that's 90%. Next, I want to explain how we can do this by using feature extraction techniques called contour detection, and how the program I created uses the random forest algorithm to classify the images. To use contour detection, I must instruct the machine learning model to turn the pictures it's using into grayscale. I achieve this by coding in to read the image first, and then add a Gaussian blur to make the picture smoother, and afterward tell the program to turn the image into grayscale. Next, we want to add a threshold to make it easier to spot contours. And lastly, using the contours command, the program has outline contours to later detect which image has malaria and which does not. We continue on to the next step by making the now contoured pictures into a CSV file. Lastly, my program to detect malaria uses random forest algorithm. One thing we first must understand is what a decision tree is. It is a simple way to visualize and interpret decisions that a program can make. A decision tree is primarily used for both classification and regression. My machine learning model uses classification to learn what a healthy cell and what a malaria-infected cell looks like. The random forest algorithm uses the decision tree, but in what we call a forest, where many decision trees are classifying different sets of data. If you have any questions about what I talked about today, you can contact me with the email in my description, and thank you for watching.